Hello viewers, welcome all of you once again in our individual technical solution channel. So today I have brought one more interesting topic for our discussion, that is adaptive learning in the artificial intelligence. So before we proceed with the discussion related with adaptive learning in AI, first let me brief you about the artificial intelligence. I hope all of you are having the basic knowledge of artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence is nothing but the one of the popular uh, technology been getting discussed nowadays. In every field, the artificial intelligence is getting used. So what exactly it is? So artificial intelligence is nothing but building the particular kind of system with the help of the algorithms and techniques of the computer science, where that system can think like the human being, behave like the human being, and can take the decision like the human being. So in short, AI system is nothing but the a non-natural human being who can do all the activities which is being done by the natural human being. So nowadays, everywhere we can see there is a strong presence of the artificial intelligence. And the education sector also having the strong presence of the artificial intelligence. Now, you must have heard about everywhere the discussions are happening that in the future, the artificial intelligence teacher will replace the human teacher. And that days are not so far that these things will come in reality. So that is the reason I have brought up this topic today, the concept of adaptive learning in the artificial intelligence. So we'll divide this particular topic discussion into three parts. So first we'll discuss about the theoretical part of the artificial intelligence and adaptive learning in the artificial intelligence. Then along with this, we'll discuss about the some real life example like analogies using which you can easily understand the concept of adaptive learning in the artificial intelligence. And at the end of this session, we'll discuss and I will show you the demonstration of uh, the Python program using which you can easily understand what exactly is the adaptive learning in the artificial intelligence. So be with me till the end of this video, till the end of this session, so that you can easily understand the concept of adaptive learning in the artificial intelligence. So here today we'll try to explore or we'll try to understand how the AI system can help us in the education system by adapting to the individual learner needs and the performance. So first we'll understand what exactly mean by the adaptation or what is meant by the adaptive learning. So adaptation is nothing but getting adjusted as per the needs of the learner or getting adjusted as per the understanding of the learner or getting adjusted as per the performance of the learner. Means those who are teaching, he has to get adjusted as per the performance of the learner or as per the performance of the students. If student is slow learner, then definitely that particular teacher has to adjust. He has to change his teaching style so that slow learner student can learn better way. Means here adapting is nothing but what? Making adjustment in delivering the information or making adjustment in the teaching style so that the learner or the student can easily understand whatever he is learning. So viewers, have you ever wondered if AI can teach you like the smart teacher by adjusting the lesson based on how well you are doing? In today's video, I will show you how the adaptive learning works in the artificial intelligence with the live Python demo. So, as we have discussed, adaptive learning in the artificial intelligence uses the smart system that change how they teach you based on how well you are learning. If you are doing well, it gives you the harder task. If you are struggling, if you are struggling to understand, if you are struggling to respond, then this smart system gives you the easier kind of task. Or this smart system will try to explain you in the better way, will try to explain you in the understandable way, so that the learner or the student can easily understand and adjust to the need of performance. So in short, adjustive learning means the system learns about the particular learner while that particular learner is learning and adjusts the teaching accordingly. So in short, related with the adaptive learning in the artificial intelligence, the adaptive learning in the artificial intelligence refers to the system or technology that automatically adjusts or that automatically adapt the way the way the system or the way teacher teach or deliver the information based on the learner performance, behavior, and the needs. The system adapt over time. Adapt in the sense the system adjusts itself. Here, the system you have to consider as a, for example, artificial intelligence system. So the system adapts over time, personalize the learning path for every individual. So in short, so what we are getting from this whole technical definition is what? The adaptive learning is nothing but what? Making changes or making adjustment in the learning as per the feedback from the learners or as per the response from the learners, or we can say as per the uh, understanding of the student if you take the teacher student relationship. Now here, as I said, the adaptive learning in artificial intelligence system, here your artificial intelligence system is nothing but your kind of a teacher, and he will try to teach you just like the natural human teacher, and he will try to assess your performance, he will try to get feedback from you, he will try to understand how much you are getting from whatever the concept being taught by the AI system, just like the teacher in our normal education system. So if this AI system gets the good feedback from learner or from student, then the AI system update his model, and accordingly he will give the next task to the learner or to the students. And again, as per the response from the student or the learner, the artificial intelligence model will try to build his model, will try to make changes his model. And in this way, this process of learning goes on. So simply here, in our normal teaching process, what happens? The same way, the adaptive learning in the artificial intelligence take place. So just keep in mind this definition. So when we go forward, I will give the some real life example, and then we'll try to relate this definition with our real life example. So as we have mentioned here, the adaptive learning is nothing but uh, the kind of building the kind of system or technology that automatically adjusts the way They teach or deliver the information on the learner's performance, behavior, and the needs. Okay. So simply you have to keep in mind adaptive learning in artificial intelligence nothing but the system learn about while you are learning and adjust the teaching accordingly. If you are learning in better way, the system will give you the more tough task. If you are struggling to learn, the system will give you the more simple task. And accordingly, system or the this AI model adjusts itself and this teaching learning process will go on. Okay. Now let's understand with the real life example. So here you can see the analogy first, the real life example first. Now this is the example of the personal gym trainer for the particular individual. Now when you go for the uh, any gymnasium center to join the gym, the first task that takes place there is nothing but what the trainer test your fitness, and after trainer test your fitness, then accordingly trainers suggest you some exercise. Okay, for example, when you go to the gymnasium center first time, so on the first day, we'll think that the particular your gym instructor suggests you the 10 repetition for push-up, okay, and 10 repetition for sit-up, okay, and he suggests you these things for the first week, okay, for the first week. So, now, so at the end of week, he will assess, he will observe for the whole week your exercises, and if you are able to complete all the exercises without any complaint, without any pain, and if same thing is being get observed by the instructor, then for the week second, so for the week second, what will happen? He will suggest you 20 push-up and 20 sit-up. Okay, and this is for what? Second. Okay. Again, in the second week, if you are able to complete these things very easily without any body pain, then your gym instructor will again will try to give you the another exercise, okay, with some modification like 25 push-ups and 25 sit-up. Okay, so this is for what? For example, third. Now you can see here your gym instructor is nothing but you have to think like here your gym instructor, the real life gym instructor is nothing but like your AI model. Okay, and as you can see, the gym instructor observing your exercise every week, and if you are able to complete the whatever challenges given by the gym instructor very easily without any complaint, then gym instructor will think that your fitness is increasing, and accordingly he will give you the next improve exercise, okay, more hard exercise. So accordingly, as we have seen, so same thing happens in the adaptive learning in artificial intelligence also. So artificial intelligence try to assess the performance of learner. We'll try to assess the in how much time the learner is responding. If the learner responding in the less time, it means the learner is quick learner, fast learner. If it is not responding, then learner is a slow learner. And if it is a slow learner, then definitely AI system will take some decision so that he can understand the concept in better way and he can deliver in better way accordingly. So the same thing happening in this real life also. Okay. So whatever things happening in the real life, the same thing will get implemented in case of the adaptive learning in artificial intelligence. Like here you can see the first step, initial assessment. The trainer test your fitness level with initial exercise. As I said, this exercise. If you are able to complete it easily, then trainer give you the next level of exercise. Here adjusting the difficulty. If you work out, get harder, and if you succeed in that workout, then you will get the next exercise. If you are not able to complete that exercise, then the gym instructor will give you the more easy exercise. And this particular adjustment or adaptation get continued. Okay, until there is an improvement in your performance, there is an improvement in your learning. Okay, now this is the scenario where the gym instructor sees that you are okay with the whatever exercise being given to you. Now think like the first week, the 10 push-up and 10 sit-up are being given to you. But gym instructor, after assessing your workout in first week, you observe that you are feeling the pain and you are complaining that no, I can't be able to, complete this 10 push-up, 10 sit-up every day. So then what he can do, he can reduce it to the 5 push-up and 5 sit. Okay. So what he is doing here? He is doing the adjustment. Okay. Gym instructor is doing what? He is doing the adjustment. Now, how he reached to the point that he has to do the adjustment? Because your learner, this particular person who is doing the exercise, he has complained now that I am not able to, I am not able to do this, whatever the task being given as an exercise. So as per the response from this particular, the learner, the gym instructor do the adaptation. The gym instructor do the adjustment and change the particular exercise style. So same, this process will get continued. Now, if after completing the second week, if this particular person feels that now I'm in the better situation, and the same thing is being observed by the gym instructor also, then the gym instructor then go for the this 15 push-up per week, every day for one particular week, and 15 sit-up every day for particular week. Okay, so you can see here, as per the response from the learner, the system making the changes. Okay, system here is nothing but what? In case of this example, system is nothing but what? The gym instructor. So as per the response from the learner, the adjustment or adaptation is being made by the gym instructor. And in the similar way, this particular process goes on until there is an improvement in your performance. There is an improvement in the, in case of this example, there is an improvement in the fitness of the particular person. Okay. So similarly, the adaptive learning in case of the AI, adjust the learning path which can suitable for the particular learner. Okay. Now in the next example, we'll see the another one more example, which is again related with the adaptive learning in real life. Okay. Now from these real life examples only, using this real life scenario only, the artificial intelligence system or the adaptive learning in the artificial intelligence system is being built. Okay. So by taking the motivation from this real life example only, the AI systems are getting good. Okay. Now, next we will see how the such kind of AI app or AI adaptive learning application can be built using which the students or learner can improve himself. Okay. Just like our normal teacher and student learning process takes place, and as per the response from the student, the teacher adjusts his teaching. Okay. Now, let's move toward the next example. Okay. So, as I said, second analogy, the smart teacher. Okay. So, we are learning the math from smart teacher, and this teacher doesn't teach everyone the same way. Instead, this teacher observe you, watch you while you are solving the problem, and adjust the difficulty based on how well you are doing. Means here teacher after teaching you, the teacher give you some problems, some quizzes, some questions, and the teacher observes how you are solving that question. Are you comfortable with that question, or are you getting confused with that question, or are you able to easily solve that question? And on the basis of that, teachers give you the next task. If you are not able to solve that question easily, the teacher will give you the more easy question. The teacher will explain you that concept with some more examples, with some more tricks. Means what is happening here? The teacher adjusting his teaching style. The teacher adjusting his the way of delivering the education, the way of delivering the information. Another case, if you are able to solve the question given by the teacher very easily, the teacher thinks that your level of understanding is very good. You have understood whatever being taught to you. Then what teachers can do? The teacher will give you the more complex problem as compared with the previous problem. So here also what teacher is doing? Teacher is adjusting his teaching style on the basis of response he has got from the learner or from the student. So using the same concept of this real life teaching learning process, the adaptive learning in the adaptive in artificial intelligence system is being built. The way real life teaching learning process is taking place between the student and teacher, by taking the motivation from this real life situation, the artificial systems are being built, and that artificial intelligence system behave like the human being teacher. How it happens, that I will show you. So my point is what? By taking the motivation from these real life examples, real life teaching learning process, when we build the artificial intelligence system, and when that artificial intelligence system helps the student or learners to teach in this way by adjusting their teaching style, that particular system is nothing but what? The adaptive learning in the artificial intelligence. I hope you are getting clear. Okay. So now the step-by-step analogy of smart teacher. I already explained it, but let me explain you the step by step. As I said, the teacher make the adjustment in his teaching style as per the response he got from the learners. Okay. So here step one, teacher gives you the easy question, for example, 2 plus 3, and you answer it correctly and quickly. So teacher thinks that, okay, the student is ready for the more complex question. He has already understood the concept very well. So next time teachers give you the harder question. Now you get 37 into 5. Means it's slightly harder as compared to the previous question. So when you perform well here also, the teacher thinks that now the concept is very clear. So your difficulty level increases. So in adaptive learning terms, the performance increases when your difficulty increases. Okay. In the step three, now for example, let's say you struggle with that harder question. Now opposite to the first two tips. What if you struggle? If you are not able to answer that question, if you are not able to solve the complex question, or you take too long time and give the wrong answer. So teacher notice that you are having the trouble in the understanding concept. So they give you the more simple question again and try to rebuild your confidence. They will try to explain you the more understandable way. They will try to explain the some more tricks so that you can easily solve the problem. Now you get the 12 plus 9 as the next problem, meaning now when you are struggling, so what does it mean here? When you are struggling, when you are facing the difficulties, means when the difficulty increases, the performance also, here you can see the performance get decreases. Okay, difficulty, sorry, if the difficulty decreases, performance also decreases. If the difficulty increases, the performance increases. Okay, so here the relationship you have to understand in adaptive learning terms. If there is improvement in the performance, directly it means that the difficulty you are able to solve the difficult problem. When the performance is decreasing, it means that you are not able to solve the difficult problems. You are okay with the simple problems, means difficulty decrease here you can see. So this particular loop of adjusting the teaching and adjusting the teaching learning process continues. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. So the teacher keeps adjusting your question and difficulty, the teaching style based on how correctly you are answering, how much time you are taking to answer, and what is your recent progress. Okay, so simply from this, what conclusion we can have? The adaptive learning is nothing but the kind of personalized teaching. Okay, just like the good teacher. So it challenges you when you are ready, and it supports you when you are struggling. It challenges you when you are ready means what? It will try to motivate you more by giving you the more complex question. Okay, that is the meaning of it challenges you when you are ready. Means it will give you the particular teachers or the this AI teaching system will try to give you the more complex question and will try to improve more. And when you are not able to solve this kind of things or when you are struggling while learning, then it will try to explain you the more better way. Okay, so it never gives the too easy or too hard content for too long. So this same logic is using the adaptive learning system and AI model for the education. As I said already, so this same the natural student teacher teaching learning process is being same followed while building the AI models. Okay, and when these AI models behaves like the human teacher, and when this particular teaching learning process happens between the AI teacher and the student, then this process is nothing but called as the adaptive learning system in the artificial intelligence. I hope all of you are understood the clear concept. Okay, let's go further. Now, how adaptive learning in artificial intelligence works. Okay, so here it's small. Okay, so how adaptive learning works in the uh, artificial intelligence system. So the step-by-step uh, process I have shown you here. Okay, like first step you can see. So next our point is how adaptive learning in the artificial intelligence works, the step by step. As I said, the adaptive learning in the artificial intelligence is being motivated from the adaptive learning in the natural student teacher teaching process. Okay, but when the this particular AI system is built for the adaptive learning, the what kind of steps are being takes place? So steps are like data collection. First step is data collection, means artificial intelligence collect the data of your learning behavior. What kind of data? Data like, for example, consider the AI system for the education. Some particular AI application is built, okay, to teach you something. Okay, now how that AI education application works in order to assess your performance. So what it does, first step, it collects your data. Now what kind of data it collects? How much, which course you have. Means, for example, if this AI education application gives you the 10 question, out of 10 question, how many questions you have answered correctly? That is that one kind of data. In order to solve that 10 question, how much time you have taken, how many mistakes you have done, with how many topics you are struggling. So that all the data is being collected. Okay. So these are the steps of adaptive learning we are discussing. Now here you have to what you have to assume. You have to assume that there is a one AI application system using which you have learned something. And after learning, this AI application system has given you some question, and on the basis of that question, this AI application system is trying to assess your performance. Okay. Now, what is the first step in that? So assessing this performance and all this process is nothing but the adaptive learning in artificial intelligence. So what is the first step in that? The first step is what? Collecting your learning behavior. So that I explained. Next thing is what? Learners modeling. So by collecting all this data, the AI system create the one profile about yourself. Profile in this is the information about yourself. Means how much knowledge you are having, where are you are lacking, your weakness, your strengths, with what speed you are able to solve the question, all these information. So that is what learner modeling. So this AI system creates this learner modeling. Then next is what? Decision modeling. So then on the basis of learner modeling, AI decides the content of difficulty, examples, explanation style using the algorithm like reinforcement learning, etc. Now, after having your all the information, the AI system decide what kind of question the next level you would be able to solve. So while giving you the next question set to you, the AI system take this decision by considering all these factors. What you have done in the previous question set, how you are solving the previous question set. So that is nothing but decision making. The AI decide the content of difficulty examples and explanation style using the reinforcement learning. So in order to take the decision, this AI system use some algorithms. One of that algorithm is the reinforcement learning. Reinforcement learning is nothing but what? On the basis of your previous performance, the system decides what kind of what kind of delivery or what kind of delivery of information or what kind of teaching you need in the future, what kind of question you can solve in the future. So in the previous question set, if you have struggled too much, then here decision model, in case of the decision making, the AI system can give you the more explanation about that particular topic. He can give you the more examples so that your performance will be improved. And last step is continuous feedback. So as I said, on the basis of your previous performance, the AI system update its model with every interaction. And if your previous performance is good, AI system can update its model with increased difficulty if you improve or slow down if you are struggle. Means what? If you are done very good in the previous question set or while answering the previous question, the next kind of question which will be given to you from the AI system will be the difficult. If you are struggling in the previous question set, in the next question set, the kind of difficulty you will be having will be less. And before you will solve the next question, which will be given by the AI application system, the AI application system also will explain you about the topics where you are struggling, where you are confusing, where you are some issue. So this is the whole process of adaptive learning in the artificial intelligence. Okay, I hope you have understood. So let's go to the next one. So the same steps with some more details I have explained you here. Like first step is the data collection. So while adaptive learning in the artificial intelligence process, the AI system begins by gathering the information about your learning interaction. Now, what kind of information it gathers? As I said, your quiz scores, time taken per questions, mistakes you have made, topic you struggle. So it is same like the teacher observing your uh, situation or teacher observing you while you are solving the problem and taking the detailed notes. Okay, so this is the first step. Second step, learner modeling. So based on your collected data, AI construct the comprehensive profile. Like your AI collect all your information, like what topics you already know, in which topics you are good, in which topic you are confusing, and at what speed you are answering the question, your strength, weakness, all these things. Okay. So this also you can think like the personalized map of your understanding the subject. Okay. This is the second step. Then third step is the decision making. So here with with the previous steps, whatever information AI application system collect about yourself, the next decision is taken by the AI application system here, AI adaptive learning system here. So what decision can be taken? Like question of difficulty can be adjusted here. Should it be present easier or harder question? Content enrichment. So do the learners need some more explanation about some topics? And in the explanation style also, some video interaction can be made with the learners. Understanding with the help of the videos, images is more better as compared to the understanding the theory part. So the way in the real life situation, our teachers teaches us with some more interactive way by giving the video lectures, by providing the images, etc. Instead of just giving the theoretical content. The same way, this adaptive learning AI system also do the same things. Now, in order to do this, it uses the different AI algorithms. One of that is nothing but reinforcement learning algorithms and the neural networks. So this reinforcement learning algorithm is nothing but what? studying the response of the learners, and on the basis of that, taking the next decisions. Okay. And last steps is what? So this particular, this process continues. Okay. So adaptive learning is nothing but it's an ongoing process. So this process continues until the learner's performance get improves. If the learner improves, then AI system give the more difficult questions. If the learner struggles, then the AI system will slow down the difficulty and again try to explain the concept in more understandable way to the learners. Okay, so this is just like the a dedicated personal teachers for the student or the learners. So the way there used to be a dedicated teacher for the student in our real life, the same way the adaptive learning AI system does for the students or the learner. And that is nothing but the whole concept of adaptive learning in the artificial intelligence. Okay, now let's move towards the whatever we understood now, the way the AI system as a teacher do the adjustment for the learners. The same kind of things we are trying to implement using some Python code. Okay, now let's move towards that. Okay, so this is my Visual Studio. Okay, now here we have written some simple code. Okay, now in this code we have not implemented any AI model, but here we have tried to implement it using the some rule-based system. Okay, just like the machine learning model, we have tried to build the rule-based system here, and here we are trying to, you know, uh, we are trying to understand the concept of adaptive learning, what we have discussed theoretically. Okay, so here we have used some libraries like random, which will generate some random numbers. Okay, in order to solve some arithmetic calculation. And here we have used the time library in order to track how much time the learner is taking to solve the question. Then we have used here some function like related with the you know difficulty, like easy question, medium question, uh, hard question. So that for that uh, we have written function. Then here we are doing the addition after the learners uh, gives answer. Then this function record the okay starting time of the solving that particular question, and then uh, this particular code also we have written for the invalid input. And next we have the we are checking the answers given by the learners. If the learners give the incorrect answer, then here we provide some tricks. Okay, and try to explain to the learner that where they have made mistake and what kind of trick the learner can use to solve that particular question. Next, we have used the function to give response to the learner. If learner solve the question within a time, then this kind of things can be message to the learner like super fast, keep it up, good speed, like this kind of things. We have written the Python function for this. Okay, and then uh, we have initialized the some variable here, and total 25 question can be asked. Okay, so total round 25 we have taken here. Okay, and here below we have called the functions of asking the question. And next we have written the code for the Streaks in the sense, uh, if the learner gives two correct answer, then if learner give the first answer correctly, then that is the one streak. If he gives the next answer correctly, that is the second streak. Okay. And if the number of streaks are greater than two, then the difficulty level will be increased from easy to medium. Okay, that code is written here. If user or learner give the first answer incorrect, second answer incorrect, then it means the number of wrong streaks are greater or equal to two. Means its level of difficulty will be decreased from hard to medium, medium to easy. So that code is written here. Okay. So let's run this and understand whatever theoretical concept we have discussed. The same concept you will be easily you, you will be easily get it from this Python code example. Okay. Our code is running. So here you can see, uh, as I said, the round one difficulty easy. The question is 1 plus 6. So here you think that the AI system has already taught our learner. Our learner has already learned something from AI system as like AI system as a teacher. Okay. And now AI system is checking the learner, how much he has learned. For that, this adaptive learning system we have made here. Okay. Now see, 1 plus 6, 7. Okay, we'll give the first correct answer. Now you can see what is being written here. Correctly, you took 45 seconds. That took it longer. Okay, so it is saying that you have take more time to answer this question. So here it has also provided the practice basic addiction tricks. Okay, so here the you can see the this system has given the tips also how you can improve your speed. Okay, now next, as I said, next round 8 plus 5, 13. So we'll give the correct answer here also. Now we can see after giving the two correct answer, you can see there the difficulty level has increased from easy to the medium. Here you can see. Means what? The adaptive learning AI system has understood that the learner is doing good. So let's challenge him more. Let's give him the more difficult question. Now here, 27 plus 24, it's 31, 51. Okay. So again, he has given next question. I think that is same. Now you can see after solving the two medium question, the difficulty has increased now to the hard. Okay. So 90 plus 91. So it will be 81. Okay. Now we'll try to reverse this. Now we'll use some wrong answer. So as we have discussed, if the wrong answer will be given, means what? The learner is struggling. So automatically the level of difficulty should get decreased as we have discussed. So we'll give any random answer. First wrong answer we have given here. Here we can see. So incorrect answer. And as I said, it is also giving the explanation that this is the right answer. And trick also given. Round and adjust means how you should do the addition. That trick is given here. Also, another explanation is also given. You have took the 2 bit longer time to answer and all these things. Means when you give the wrong answer, this adaptive learning AI system, like this sample program, just we have built here to demonstrate you how the adaptive learning system works in the AI. So that everything, explanation, tricks, right answer, that everything means whatever things that are helpful for the learner to understand that are being given here. Okay. Next, again, we will give the wrong answer. Now, after this, the difficulty level should get decreased. Now you can see the difficulty level decrease from hard to medium. Means this, for example, adaptive AI model has understood that now learner is struggling to understand the things. So just let's decrease the difficulty. So here means it it, it adapting itself, means it adjusting itself. It's adjusting its the way of teaching or way of assessing yourself. So while adapting it, it is giving the explanation. It is trying to teach you more better way. Okay. Now again, we will give the more incorrect answer. Okay. Okay, that was correct. So next we do the again correct. One more correct. Now you can see the level of difficulty again decreases from medium to the easy now. So again, there is an adaptation happening. Again, there is an adjustment happening in the delivering the information or adaptation happening in the teaching part. So this is nothing but the concept of adaptive learning in the artificial intelligence system. So the way this adaptation happen in the real life situation is adaptation happens in the real life situation in the sense the way teacher teaches the student and the way student respond to the teacher. If the student is not getting, teacher change his style of teaching and try to teach in the more better way, try to explain in the more better way, try to explain it the more different medium, video lectures, images, interactive way. So he's adjusting his way of teaching. So teacher in the real life situation example, he's adjusting his teaching style, he's adapting his teaching style so that the performance of the student can be improved. The similar way, same kind of system is built with some algorithm like neural networks and the reinforcement learning in case of the artificial intelligence system. The same kind of system is just replicating the human teacher with some algorithms and the techniques. That is nothing but the called as what? The adaptive learning in the artificial intelligence. Okay. So that is all about adaptive learning in the artificial intelligence, guys. I hope uh, I try to explain you in the more better way and you have understood all the points. Okay. Now this demo of Python code which I showed you, that is the simple rule-based system. If you want uh, the Python code using the machine learning model, that also I can do. So if you want that, please comment in the comment section and please like, share, and subscribe this video. Please share it with your friends also so that they can understand the concept of adaptive learning in the AI. Okay. So thanks all of you for watching and let's meet in the next lecture. Thank you.